Hi, Mermaid Jaimaezing here. Um, I am coming to you with Bubba J. Hopefully you can hear me over his snorting. Oof. He went to say hi. We're on the beach today. We're having a beach holiday. Uh, so I hope you guys are having a good day. Uh, um, so, I hold that thought, or I don't, yeah, okay. So, what I kind of thought I would talk about today is what brought me to recovery. Um, I had a horrible experience where I got really badly beaten up, and uh, while I was getting beat up, I had three pugs, Zoe, Pugsley, and Bruiser, and they were so upset. They were freaking out, and they ended up freaking out so bad that Bruiser ended up passing away, and Pugsley, my black pug, ended up losing his eye, and it killed me. It killed me. Didn't kill me enough, but it killed me. So fast forward, um, like about 6 months later, I think, is when I finally ended up in Trinidad. And so I was staying at the shelter, and I couldn't have my dogs there, so my dogs were staying at the shelter. The animal shelter, and I went to go visit my dogs, Pugsley and Zoe. That was the two that were left, and they allowed me every day to come see them and take them for a walk and stuff, which was really cool. And they kept them in with the cats because they were so little. And I remember coming to get them, and Zoe came right out of the cage, but Pugsley just looked at me with like his one eye, like, I'm done with her. I am done with her. She has put us through enough. I cannot explain the look he gave me with that one eye and then not wanting to come out of the cage for me broke me. It broke me. And I looked at him and I was like, all I could think of is I can see, maybe putting up with this for myself. Or I don't even see that. You know what? I don't know. But when your mind's not in it, but I could not for the life of me find a reason why my dogs deserved the life that I chose and that I was giving them. They didn't have a choice. They didn't have a voice. And I put them in the worst circumstances that no dog should ever be in, including losing my little Bruiser, which still is hard. So he just gave me that look, and then when finally got my first place, it was the condemned house. I was able to bring them home, and Pugsley again did not want to come with me, and he just looked at me like, oh, here we go again. Like, I want to stay at the shelter, and it broke me. And I swore from that moment on I was going to do what it takes. So people say it's kind of crazy, but it was actually my pugs, my dogs that really made me see straight. Kind of the sad thing that has happened in my recovery is that a lot of the people who I knew who helped me get into recovery, they were also in recovery, and almost all of them are back out there now. And that's rough. That is rough. Like, I wish I could just reach out my hand and pull them back. It's rough. It's rough having people that you truly care about go back. And yeah, it just is. It really is. But I keep moving forward. They know I'm here. I won't give up on them. When they're ready, I'm gonna be right here. I'll be right here, and I'll do everything I can to help them. But the beautiful thing about recovery for me is I now am respected in my community. Um, like I said, I used to be called junkie, trash, piece of shit. And now the kids call me Jaimaezing. Like I could not be prouder of that name. Like I love that. That is pretty cool. You know, besides what's happening now with the quarantine, normally I'm able to pay all my bills on time, and I got my own place, and I've surrounded myself with these beautiful people. Another key to my recovery was getting away from the people that I was hanging out with. They're not your friends. They might seem like they're your friends. They're not. They're not. They are in the same thing you're into. Finding your next high, finding your next fix, finding your next, how you're going to get your next cheap bottle of vodka so that you don't, go into seizures. That's what they care about. That's all they care about. Not their fault, just like, you know what I mean? Like, these, it's sad because even me, personally, someone that I truly loved and respected, when he's now living in a house with people that don't care about him. They don't care about him at all. They would throw him under the first bus. And he doesn't like them. Like when he's sober, he does not like them. But when he's high and when he's drunk, they are his best friends, and they love him, and they're gonna have his back, and they're gonna see him either end up in jail, which they already have. They've already watched him go to jail, and or they're gonna lead him to his grave. And just like me, just like him, just like you, they don't care. They don't care. Like, I'm sure if they found recovery, they would care. You know what I mean? But when you're in that life, when you're just fighting for your next high, you don't care. So if I could give anyone any words of advice, don't go back to that. If they call you, do not answer. If they show up at your door, close it. They do not care about you. Your loved ones care about you. Your family cares about you. So I am huge, like, huge, like, I have so many recovery groups. Like, my list of recovery groups that I am in is huge. And I have met the most loving, kindest, caring people that I've ever met. Like, I have made this whole family that I've never met in person, but I would walk barefoot through fire to help them, and they've helped me so much. They've helped me so much. So make new friends. If you're really serious about recovery, you need to get uncomfortable. That means new people, new places, new things. Find a hobby. Find something you love. I at one of the places here at one of my groups, it used to be led. It was led by this man named Jonathan, and I had to take it for the courts and stuff, and but I was really serious about being sober. I wanted to help myself, and he called me after class one day, and he's like, "You're different." And I was like, "What do you mean I'm different?" And he's like, "I can tell you want this." I was like, "I really want this." He said, "I want you to go home and I want you to write down 30 things that you love about you. And I was like, okay. And he's like, not what other people like about you or love about you, what you love about you. So I did. And you know what? I'm not even going to lie. It took maybe 2 months to come up with all 30 because that's just the position I was in. And he didn't even look at it. He told me, put that someplace you can see it every single day. And I want you to see that every single day. And you know what I did? And that is one of the tools I use when I start to feel like I'm falling. I pray. And then I remember that list. And I'm like, I can do this. And you guys can do this too. I know times are hard. And again, I'm here. We do recover. There's hope. So I'm gonna let it go at that. But I want to thank you all, and I want to thank everyone that's helped me along the way. And I'm no different from anyone. Like anyone can recover, and anyone can have really good things. And you know what? It's from this that I have learned what love truly is, and it's through my higher power that I have learned what love truly is. And love is a beautiful thing, but it has to start with you. So I love you all very much. I'm here, and if you need anything, please reach out. Have a great day. See you mañana.